Hey everyone, it's Kimmy from the Thrifting Sisters, and I wanted to do a quick video about a brand that I used to kill it on that I don't think does as well as it used to. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if you are soft goods or clothing resellers and you've been doing it for a couple years, you will have heard of this brand before. Y'all know what that is? Miss Me jeans. Now, I have been reselling for over 10 years. I've done a couple of different things along the way, but I have sold Miss Me jeans on and off, I would say, for probably close to 10 years. And I remember as a kid, bless my mom, everybody wanted these buckle jeans, these Miss Me jeans, and literally in the store, and they still are, $100 jeans. Okay, so for an average family to try to pay for $100 jeans, even now in 2023, I don't know where y'all are sitting, but if my kids need $100 jeans or want $100 jeans, it's going to be like one Christmas gift, and that's about it, because that's kind of pricey for jeans for an average person. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm out of touch, but I remember, even my little sister Chrissy, who's also on this channel, really liked the buckle jeans, and they were in style. Everyone wanted to get them, but they were hundreds of dollars. So I did, and I have resold them before. I can recall maybe 3 years ago that I was reselling Miss Me jeans pretty confidently in the $40 to $50 range. So I picked a couple pair up on a whim the other day. They were only $4.99, and I got a 25% off of that. So I really only paid like $3 for them. And that was just really on a whim. And then I was thinking, I haven't really ran comps on those in a long time. And so I did some research, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I'd love to hear your feedback. Have you ever sold this brand? Do you still pick it up? Do you always let it go? I loved some of the bling I'm a bling girl. I've always been a rhinestone bling girl, so it's hard for me to pass up some of the bling. But if you're talking business-wise and the numbers here, I pulled some numbers for you guys. So yeah, let me know. If you look on eBay, there are currently about 36,000 Miss Me jean listings. That's just like generic, no specifics on style. And when I went to the sold, it was like almost 12,000 were in the sold. So if you're calculating out your sell-through rate, that would be on the lower end, around 30 to 35% sell-through rate, which is not absolutely horrendous, but it's not great. So then I typed in and started looking like different styles, signature styles, skinny styles, whatever, cuffed boot. And the skinny jean, signature skinny jean for Miss Me had 7,200 current listings and 2,200 sold listings. So again, not a great sell-through rate, not absolutely horrendous, but not great. Because again, that's about, a 30% sell-through rate. And I realized that with the different styles that I was looking up and going through, that a lot of them really were in the 30% sell-through rate. And the average prices for, the average was between $20 and $30 sold. Now that includes a lot of listings that were in the $15 to $20 range, but then there was a lot in the $40, $50, $60 range. And then actually there were some new tags that were in $100 range. I looked within the last 30 days. So this is September. Most of the data came from September. And so, I got to thinking, geez, that's not what it used to be. I mean, I used to pick up Miss Me jeans very confidently and know I would get 30, 35, 40 and really not even blink an eye. But I don't think it's that anymore. And I would encourage all of you, if you're into jeans or if you're looking for jeans, and hey, I know a couple of you are into jeans, I'd love to know your feedback. Here's what I kind of thought to myself next time when I'm looking at jeans, and specifically Miss Me jeans. This is what I would look for. It seemed that there was some certain styles, and the more the bling, the better, that had a little bit more numbers, like a higher sold dollar amount. Now, if the back pockets are heavily stitched, which is very common for Miss Me, it's basically their staple, but it doesn't have a lot of bling, I wouldn't necessarily, that might not be something that I would pick up. I would pick up things that have more studs, more rhinestones, and some specific styles did really well. And that was like angel wings, you know, like if you're thinking like a rocker style with like the angel wings or like feathers and angel wings, that style did really well. And the cross did, which actually doesn't surprise me. Those were some of the styles that I used to do really well with way back in the day. So if you find some of those styles that are super blinged out with the like the rhinestone crosses or the angel wings, or maybe even a combination of those. I saw like a butterfly blinged print, you know, some of those more detailed, more blingy, more rhinestone designs are where you're going to get a little bit more for your Miss Me jeans. And quite frankly, I was surprised to find these for $4.99 because it seems lately a lot of places were putting Miss Me jeans at $15, $20, $25. And really, you know, on average, that's what you're going to get on eBay. So if you had a specific style, you probably could go find it on eBay right now for the same price you might find it at for a thrift store. Also, so that the big thing, like I said, is the style. How much bling, how much rhinestone, and the style. Angel wings, butterflies, crosses, maybe a combination of all of those things. And I did also note that, yes, the bigger sizes, and I do pretty well in jeans in general for bigger sizes if they're in good condition. You know, always check. I actually have a video out there on how to check for your jeans. You know, look for destruction, look for puckering, check your seams, especially, you know, in the thighs and the butt area. Look for the staining from, you know, the back. Make sure this isn't all worn and cracked and you know, not so good. So these, you know, like I said, $5 minus 25%, you know, I paid $3.75 for them. These are the dark. They have the nice, you know, this probably in the future, unless it's a bigger size, I would not pick up. For $3, I'm probably going to list these at $29 and hope to get $23 to $25 for these. They do have some cool like rhinestones in the front, but it's not like there's no angel wings. There's nothing real like significant, and it is a smaller size. It's a 26. It's the cuffed skinny. So in the future, probably would not pick this up. And it was a good learning experience for me because back in the day, this was like, man, you found Miss Me jeans for $5, you'd get $35, no problem. Something that I wanted to share with you guys. These, I do think I'll get a little bit more like those. These are probably going to be, like I said, 20, 23, 25. All of my listings always have a sale on it, and I always have offers up. So I always use a little, like allow a little bit of wiggle room for my customers to make an offer or to whatever. These have like a kind of a cooler back pocket. This is like an American flag, and they do have a lot more destruction and like studding and stuff. So I do think that I will get a little bit more. This is also the cuffed skinny. You know, it's got all this like Americana, and I do think that is going to do better. See how this has like a lot more stuff going on? Even the back, the front. Yeah, it may have some destruction. You know, the skinny is on the way out, I think, for a lot of styles. But honestly, I still do okay with the skinny. But, you know, wide leg and obviously flare is really becoming the style that are more sought after. But when you're talking about maybe people who are wearing a Miss Me jean, you know, they might be wearing motorcycle boots or cowboy boots, because this is a little bit more that style, right? Skinny is going to be okay. You know, if you're jumping on the Harley, you don't want big flare legs. I mean, I guess you could wear whatever you want, but I think it's more common for, if you're jumping on the Harley, you're probably getting in a skinny boot, a skinny jean or a straight leg jean, and then your favorite boots. And if you're riding a horse and you got your cowgirl boots on, you know, a lot of people are going to be wearing a skinny. So I still think there's a value in a skinny. But if you're talking about Miss Me jeans and maybe some other, like I've done Vagos and some other really heavily rhinestone, look for those big bold prints, big bold rhinestone designs, heavy embroidery and something different, angel wings, crosses. those types of things. And I think, you know, this Americana style is going to do really well. It's kind of cool with all these studded. That's what I think. That's what I looked up. That's what the numbers are showing. So that's what I'm going to do in the future from a Miss Me jeans. You guys let me know. I'll talk to you soon.